Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow, because we discuss socially relevant things mixed with a splash of humor. If you know you have tissue paper feelings, this probably isn't the channel for you. But and however, since you're here, I just need for you to do two things. Hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on that little bell so that you get the notification every single time that I go live or upload something new. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Huh.
Hello?
Yes, whore. You just called me, so don't act like you busy all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Craig.
Hey, transsexual Madison. Girl, I probably shouldn't say that in the climate of the Dave Chappelle era.
Girl, who gives a fuck about Dave Chappelle?
But you know, we talk. This is how we talk. But listen, girl, I'm on my live, so don't say nothing too incendiary. What you doing?
Girl, I got a really big meeting with I have a really big meeting at 2:00 so I'm here putting on a little thing.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about this at 3.
Yes, because it will be until 3.
Yes, so I'll be calling you at 3:03 to get the information.
Girl, I'm not giving you the information. You're not giving me any of yours. So, girl, I'm done.
Also, because I wouldn't tell you what's going on with
Information fine too until, girl.
Also, because I didn't give you any. So because I didn't give you. Hold on. Let me get. Wait a minute. Wait. What? Hold on. So because I didn't give you any.
I'm not gonna be you all of my information, girl, honey, because you're not really resending any information. So, girl, we just keep information. So we both, because I'm gonna gag, and girl, you're gonna gag too. So, girl.
So because I didn't give you any information about what's going on with Gay Like Me conversations, you won't tell me about this meeting. No, I did tell you who's initially attached. I just didn't tell you who's now attached.
Yeah, but this stuff ain't got nothing to do with you know all the bitch. You know I got about 4 projects that's in the mix, bitch, and this just the meeting for the goddamn this. So
right. I'm just running to the grocery. I had to run over to the grocery.
Girl, you going down there to the grocery store?
Mm-hmm. I ordered it online, so it's gonna be ready. I just need to pull up. You just I like all that kind of foolishness.
You see how the church loves to spend shit on?
I saw that. Derek J and I are actually going to do a conversation. We're going to announce tonight that we're going to do a special. I done went the wrong way to go to the grocery store sitting here talking to you. Ain't even going in the direction of the store. But yeah, Derek and I are going to announce tonight that we're going to do a special Gay Like Me conversation next Wednesday at 9 p.m. because we got to talk about this Dave Chappelle thing, but we only want trans people on there talking with us because we want to hear from trans people that took issue with it.
Make sure you bring Hope because she did take issue and stuff with it.
I thought about Hope.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, and I have decided that I'm not going to watch it. Right. And I don't feel like that there's anything wrong with me saying that I'm not going to watch it. I just don't get it. Like, why was that even news? Like, you know, and then you got these people who sitting over here acting as if I said all this for clout. Bitch, I was out eating with my girlfriends, having fun. Bitch, I've been getting tagged up and down, inboxing me, mess, please. You know, so I just came forward to the public people that are on my page that are following me, and I said, hey, I have decided I'm not going to watch it.
Right.
Where the fuck was the clout? The blogs picked that up.
Right. Now, but see, the thing is, I think people want you, or whomever it is that they look up to, they want you to share their voice. And it's like, whenever there's something going on in the world, whether it's a gay issue or a black issue or whatever, it's like people look to someone to be a voice. And it's just like, when you don't share their voice or you don't echo their voice, then they want to attack you. It's just like, well, no, you should think like it's because you're LGBTQ. And it's just like, well, girl, I don't have to jump on every cause that's black or every cause that's LGBTQ. You know, it's just like,
I don't think that I was being attacked.
You don't think you were being attacked?
I don't think that I was being attacked by people who wanted me to speak on it. It was just the people that all I said was that I was not watching it, and then all the heterosexual people came in and started calling me a tranny, a man, a dude, and I was just like, well, where did all of this come from?
Mm-hmm.
Where did this come from? Like, you know, and
yep.
I never heard of Tia Madison, and the bitch just posted this shit to get up. Like, you actually think that I got the Shade Room login, or I have the Hollywood Unlocks login, or the login and all the blogs to be, or all the other. Craig, do you know news sources pick that shit up?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Craig,
I hear you.
No, you really don't, bitch. News sources pick that shit up, and I was like, what? All I said was I'm not looking at the shit.
Right. But you know, I just think, now I do understand why marginalized people, and in particular this conversation we're talking about trans people, I do understand why trans people speak up on certain issues, because you don't want people to feel like they have license or they're warranted to say certain things. But in this particular case, I know you didn't see the Dave Chappelle thing, but in this particular case, I personally feel, and I'm going to say this next week when Derek and I do our live, I personally feel that Dave Chappelle threaded the story so nicely. And what he was saying, what I gathered from it was, in the beginning, he was transphobic, and trans community called him transphobic. He gave examples of what he said and why they called him transphobic. But as he told the story, throughout the journey of the story, he was showing you his evolution. Now, he may not be speaking the way trans people want him to speak still, but he's showing you his evolution and how he saw the humanity in this girl, this trans girl, Daphne Dorman, I think her last name was. But he showed you how he evolved and how he turned that corner, and he saw her humanity. And she said to him, I just want you to see me as a person, and I'm having an experience, you know. And then he gave her an opportunity. And then because she defended him on Twitter, the trans community attacked her, and that lady committed suicide. She jumped off of a building. Now, just like he said in the thing, in the special, we can't say that she wasn't mentally unstable or some sort of a chemical imbalance or suffering from some sort of mental illness or depression or whatever. But we also can't rule out the fact that the trans community verbally attacked her, cyberbullied her, and that could have been a part of it as well. You know what I mean? So I just think sometimes we got to figure out, there's a fine.
Who is a white trans woman?
I'm gathering that it was a white trans woman. That it was a white trans woman. But you know, I just think that whether we're talking about a trans issue, a black people issue, a women's issue, whenever we're talking about a marginalized community, we have to really figure out when to speak up, shout out, and raise hell, and when to sit back and just shut the fuck up. Like, I just think we blur the line. Like, some issues we just don't need to speak on, and I think we need to be louder on issues.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Because he talked about gay men before he got to the trans community, and I thought this shit was hilarious.
Right.
But go ahead.
Yes. Did you find anything wrong with me? I don't. And that's one. And two, I didn't watch the first special he had.
Right.
I haven't watched Dave Chappelle since Darkness.
Uh-huh.
I haven't watched since then.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know,
I don't think
I
you're
just
wrong for saying that you don't want to watch it. You don't have to listen. I tell my people all the time, I'm in charge of what I ingest and what I take in up here. Right. So there are a lot of reality shows that I've never watched. There are a lot of Tyler Perry stuff that I never watched. And people think that I'm just being shady when I say it, not just because I don't enjoy his stuff, but I just think that some of that shit, some of those themes that he write about, whether it's intentional or not, just aren't healthy. Especially when Tyler talk about the gay community, because every time he write about something gay, it's always over sexualized and it's tied to HIV/AIDS. So but again, it's not just his stuff. I don't have to watch something just because it's black. And I had to tell a friend of mine that years ago, just because somebody black produces a television show or a movie or whatever, doesn't mean that I have to support it just because I'm black. I don't. I'm responsible for supporting things that are of quality per my standards. You know what I'm saying? Just like per my standards, right? And I'm responsible for what I take in, and I just think that we have to. Here's the thing about the Dave Chappelle thing too. If anybody should be upset, it should be white folks and Jewish people, because when I say he let them have it, and he said in no uncertain terms, he said, if you really listening to my stuff, who I'm really pissed the fuck off with is white people. His issue is with white folks. But I don't know. I really kind of think in some instances, in this case, some trans people were offended because they already have their minds made up about him and they weren't going to give him a chance, so I don't know, but we want to have a conversation next Wednesday. And if you're not watching it, but I definitely want to have trans folk on here on the live with us talking about it and like really try to get an understanding of what are you upset about, like help us understand, because maybe we're missing something.
Okay. All right. Well, if you need to talk to her, because she said she watched it twice.
She did.
Yeah.
But I mean, I clearly saw the thread where he talked in the beginning where he would say very insensitive things. And, and he was like, well, you were born a man, and this, that, and the third. And then here's the other thing. Whenever these conversations about trans identity comes up, it's always on the focus of trans women. He wasn't talking about trans men. So I will say that.
Because they don't really, they don't talk about trans men because they don't care, or they really focus on the trans women because that shit is there. It's sensationalized.
And
there are more open trans women than there are trans men. You don't really even see a lot of trans men. A lot of trans men live a stealth life.
Exactly. But I mean, when I watched it, I felt like he did a beautiful job of storytelling. I really feel like he showed you in the beginning through his story that he was transphobic and he would say certain things that were problematic and this, that, and the third. But through that journey, you could just tell that, just different things he became more aware of. And this Daphne person helped him see that, just through his conversation or friendship with her, but I definitely want to flush it out more, and I want to have that conversation. So Derek called me yesterday and said, bitch, we ain't done no live in a while. He said, but because we working on that shit on the back end, he said, but we need to go ahead and do a special conversation about this and just have trans people on to discuss it.
Yeah. That's good.
But I ain't seen you in forever. When was the last time we saw each other in person?
Girl, I think you came out to the house when Ashley was here.
That was the last time I came, wasn't it? I saw you.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And but girl, we both, I'm out there working on that damn movie and shit like that. This is my only really time off right now until I have to go back. But now you see the Breakfast Club posted that shit today too?
No, but somebody in my comments are saying this. So I'm gonna tear over there because I watched the Breakfast Club, so I'm gonna go over there and see what they're talking about.
Right, but I just need to add that, Craig, because we talk about things like that. Right. I don't think I said I don't think I said or did anything out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't call names.
Right.
I didn't read him. I didn't go way off on the deep. I didn't because I didn't watch it, and I chose not to.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
I was talking about you Sunday because Nikki and I, my assistant and I, were talking about this Sunday. And I said to her, you know, one of the beautiful things, and I've told you this before, one of the beautiful things about our friendship is that we joke with each other in a way that people would deem it inappropriate, right? Some of the things that you say to me, some of the things
I do and say a lot of inappropriate things because, you know, we're friends and I'm not, but the moment you tap me on my shoulder, you know, and say, all right, Madison, we ain't playing no more, girl.
Right.
I'll be like, okay, I get it.
Right. But just like but that's the relationship we have. And so the way that we joke, because we know people are going to be ready to misinterpret it and misconstrue, we don't say that kind of stuff publicly. Now I did.
No, we do not.
Now I did joke at the top of this live and say, "Hey, transsexual Madison." Now I've never said that live before. You know,
you know, you just call me dragon. And
yeah.
Like
I'll say dragon. You know what I'm saying? But that's our thing.
This is not coming from that's not coming from a malicious place.
Exactly.
You don't have any malicious intent behind that.
But there would be people. But there would be people who be ready to say, "Oh, he transphobic," and da. Even knowing our relationship, you know what I'm saying? But here's the truth. I say dragon to some of my my straight girlfriends. I'm like, what's up, dragon? And they call me dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's all based on the relationship that you have with people.
Yeah.
You can't and take something that you see my friend and I do be in the public. You can't come in and think that you can do that's for her.
And you know what? And to that point, that's one of the things that I have taken issue with straight women in the past. I haven't had it happen in years, but I remember when I first came out, you know, like you meet a gay friend, like I would meet other gay guys and they would have a gay friend. I mean, they would have a homegirl that they would say, oh, bitch, Miss Thang, that like they would do that with. And then she would think that because she does that with him, that she could do that with me. I'm like, hold on. I don't do that Miss Thang, girlfriend, bitch, and all that. I don't do that.
Yeah. Mamas, because I don't know you like that, and we're not going in that space.
What you call them, Miss Mamas?
Miss Mamas, I know you like that, and we're not going in that space because we don't have that. We don't know each other.
We don't have that rapport. We don't have that rapport.
No. And I don't know, and what offends her, what offends me may not offend her, and so therefore you're not allowed to do that. Bitch, if I say, Craig, you can call me Timothy all day, but this other bitch, I don't know you like that.
Right. It's just crazy. It really is.
And the reason why I wrote my status the way I wrote my status was because I said in my status, hey, you know, you really can't tell trans people what to be offended by when it comes down to, you know, having straight people having trans conversations.
Absolutely.
So you can't tell trans people what to be offended by with that because we're already attacked out the gate as it is.
Yeah.
You know, gay men, just because you see,
come on,
you said you weren't offended by it, doesn't mean that the trans person was offended by it.
And that's because why I said I want to have the conversation because maybe it's something we missed.
So for LGBT, Craig, you and I, we're not the same.
It's a different experience.
We're not the same. So, but here's the thing: they lump us all into the same group. Like, well, they the gays. Nah, it's level to this shit. Just like those are the blacks. Oh, it's levels to the black shit. The issue with light-skinned blacks. Let's come on. So if this is the way it is, so you can't just lump it all in the situation.
Exactly.
With that they're gay. All right, boom. Then I said, you know, my comment was, I didn't watch it. I don't plan on. I'm tired because Craig, I am tired of women about it.
Yeah.
I've been working. You saw me out to eat with Miss Jamaica, girl. We had a real good time. I was doing me because I'm off. I'm on break right now from work. Okay. And so, you know, I'm not talking about all this stuff. I'm tired of fighting about it. I just want to have fun, laugh. So that's what I'm exhausted with it. I'm not going to pay it any attention. I didn't bash it. I didn't read him. I didn't say anything negative about the thing. Then I said that if you're a gay man and you watched it and you didn't find any offense to it, that's okay. However, you can't tell a trans person what's offensive.
Yeah.
And my third thing was I don't care anything about any of it because I stay strapped.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody's taking anything from anywhere, from any special or anything that they watch, from something, from some undertone of something, just know that it's not gonna fly with me. Bitch, I'm a battle cat.
Yeah.
And
wait. You a what, girl?
I'm a battle cat, bitch. I'm going down to the end, bitch.
Come on, battle cat.
Yeah, so this is my thing. I don't even see where I said anything that warranted people to come. Oh boy, won't you sit down, nigga?
I saw that.
Sir. And what I was saying was like, this is the stuff that sparks the transphobia. Like things like this, like me saying that I keep them protected. Here you go at the door, women. Oh nigga, oh mister, oh sir, oh boy, go somewhere. Because men and women now. Mind you, I didn't say anything derogatory about Dave Chappelle. Nothing. I didn't say he needs to be canceled. I didn't say he's trans. I didn't even call him transphobic.
Right. Yes. And and so with that being said, I do understand a bit more the sensitivity that trans people have, because even if his intention, Dave Chappelle's intention, wasn't to be transphobic, it can spark transphobia.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
It did, and I didn't even. It did. Bitch, me said, "Hey, I'm not gonna watch it."
Right.
Oh, you sensitive, confused men. You a man that's confused. I'm like, nigga, I didn't even say this was so unwarranted. And now here's how the shit is unfair. When they want to talk about things being unfair. Now, when I clap down and I talk about your cockeyed kids on your picture, or I start eating your edges of your dead grandmammy, bitch, that's been buried since 1981, bitch, and I say that her edges are finally, bitch, in the correct places. Or I did your motherfucking thyroid having ass mammy up, bitch. Or all the things. If I go into those places because you decided to go low on me, now I'm the problem.
And kids should be off limits.
I don't give a fuck about your kids, bitch.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about your kids. Don't bring your kids. Don't come over here because your kids gonna get it. You gonna get it. Your mammy gonna get it. Your grandma and them gonna get it. Bitch, I don't know you, but you gonna get it because I wasn't fucking with you. You hit me.
Right. Somebody just Petty just made a good point. And this is what I was saying earlier. I'm black and I'm gay, but I can't be sparked by everything. Like, I gotta protect my energy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta save some shit for me.
And that's why I decided that I didn't want to watch the shit.
Right. Exactly. But let me call these people about my damn groceries.
Bitch, what you pulled up to the bitch, you real bullshit.
I didn't pull it up, girl. I need to call this phone up, and I was letting them serve these other people and put their groceries in their car. But girl, they act like they don't see me sitting here in this tinted tank truck.
Girl, you go down there, buy y'all first house, girl, and this thing, girl, y'all got groceries being served in the car.
Bitch, first of all, bitch, I was buying groceries online and having them delivered to 227 when I was renting at the condo. So don't even act like I'm changing.
Girl, what's that whole name to be in the window? Pearl, listen, girl, don't play with me, Pearl. You done went down there and bought your first house, girl. You done sold enough for mortgage, girl. And next thing girl, you got groceries coming in. You over here doing negotiation deals. You don't even talk to your girlfriends no more.
But girl, because listen. See, I've known you long enough now, bitch, to know that if I say to you, girl, let me tell you something, you can't tell nobody. I know you well enough to know, bitch, that you're going to whisper it to 2 or 3 people, even if it's Miss Mary is one of them. Girl, I know you can't hold, I know you ain't no, bitch, I know you can't hold no water, girl. I can't tell you nothing, bitch. I know what to tell you and what not to tell you.
Let me check you in on something. Girl, you was to show the station and all before we had even hit the air, girl. And I was like,
no. I did not tell what network we were good. Listen, when the whole T.S. Madison experience thing happened, I was not the one that said the network. Girl, you said it and then tried to blame me.
Girl, you was out of your Patreon, girl. To people, I said,
girl, no, I was not. I was not. And when we had Oliver's party, when we had
giving out my information like a talking ass sissy.
No, I did not. No, I did not. Because remember when we had Oliver's party, this is when your former stormed out. And you said, you were like, Craig, you told it, and Rael or David was like, no, you the one told us. And you were like, oh, that was me.
No, I didn't. Craig, because you was over there giving away all my guys. I'm like, girl,
I did not tell it on my Patreon.
Girl, over here giving away all the guys, girl. I can't tell her nothing else, girl.
You are.
Girl, you on the show, girl. Girl, you on the show, girl. You was just, I was like, oh.
Girl, let me tell you something. Oh. Girl, let me tell you something. I know you for your work, girl, because you're like, now, Craig, I got some tea, girl. And please don't tell nobody because they gonna know I told you.
Oh, no, girl. No. That's what we talking about. When we get in there, that's about girl.
That's what we do. What now?
When we get chatting about the girls, we be like, girl.
When we talk about all of the faggotry in the community, see, that's a sensitive word too.
Girl, the feet of crimes, honey, baby. We like, girl. You can't that girl.
Listen, I say all the time, baby, if they could hack into our DMs on Instagram, girl, we would both be finished. We would be finished.
Girl,
talk about canceled. Oh my God. Girl, I'll be moving back over to 227. Do you have any openings over there? Do you have any openings?
Girl, you know I'm broke. You know what they say, girl.
Girl, if they get into them DMs, girl, we would be.
It's been 2 years later, girl. I'm still trying to get it together, Craig. Please help me.
Oh my God, you are so crazy. All right, well, let me call this number so they can bring these groceries out here.
Well, go on and do your Craig. I got to put this wig on and go over my.
Ooh, girl, I'm gonna send my closet lady over there so she can get that closet together.
Girl, your closet lady, I'm the one got you a maid. What are you talking about, girl?
Girl, let me send you this video of my closet, girl, so you can get this lady to come over there and pull some order in there, girl. She got purses and shoes all up on the top, nightgowns down here, pajamas and shit. Girl, you need some order in there, girl.
It's order in my closet, bitch. Just like it's oil in my lamp.
Girl, that might be why you so angry, girl. All that confusion. Girl, she got mirrors all up on top. Girl, see, you got so much confusion in there. Is that a mop or a dustpan behind you? Girl, she got a Swiffer in there.
Damn, I keep that in my closet, bitch.
Girl, let me send my closet lady over there, girl.
Girl, let me send my maid over there to get your new house together, girl.
Listen, I need somebody to come Saturday because you know Gladys is coming Sunday.
Yes, Miss Gladys, I gotta go. I gotta see Miss Gladys. Gladys. Miss Gladys lives when I say Gladys. You know you love too hard. Right. Girl, Miss Gladys goes up, honey.
Oh my God! Girl, but yeah, she's coming Sunday.
Girl, I was combing in this quaff. Girl, I do got some tea for you, but girl, I gotta wait till you off live.
Girl, let me make this call. Well, no, I'm gonna call you after your thing because your thing is at 2, right?
2 o'clock, yeah.
Don't forget what it is because you're good for being like.
Oh, I ain't gonna. It just remind me that I just brushed the girl up like. Ooh.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna call you back. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Because she'll be like, I got some dirt, and then I'll call her back, and she'll be like. Oh, what was I gonna say? Hold on, here he comes. Let me call his phone number. See, they passing me by because I ain't called the phone number. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. They just loading everybody else's groceries up, and I'm just sitting here talking. I need my groceries. Hey, girl, hey. It's $2 Tuesday, niece. Let me say my thank yous to the powerful. Thank you for $2 Tuesday. Kenyatta Brody, Barbara Hyman,
Thank you for calling your local Walmart online grocery pickup. We have extended our hours for operation from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
At the tone, please record your message.
Let me see, now I got to be black. Excuse me. I've been calling the number, but ain't nobody answering. All right. Shit. They got the damn phone number for you to call so they can, you can give them your spot number, your parking spot number, and they can bring your groceries up. Girl, they smoking straight up weed in the middle of the afternoon. Girl, let me show y'all. Girl, they getting fucked up. Oh, hold on. How you doing? What you need, my receipt?
Your name?
Craig
Stewart.
Stewart. It was supposed to be ready at 12.
Yeah, I see it.
You see
it?
2 orders? I should have been 1. What you talking about this?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the other one was delivered. Yeah. Let me show y'all these. Let me show y'all these Negroes up in this car smoking in the middle of the day. Car just lit up. Can y'all see them? Look at them right there. Both of them got a blunt. They not even sharing the blunt. They got their own blunt. They got their own they got their own individual blunts, niece. So yeah, they got a lot of corn curls and stuff. They got the big old bags of snack curls, and y'all wonder why y'all ankles be swollen and stuff. Big old thing of corn curls, Doritos, and Funyuns. It's like a value pack. I ain't seen no green vegetables yet. Judgmental party of one, your table is ready. Judgmental party of one, your table is ready. But anyway, it is Tuesday. I went to I think he went to get it already.
What's the name?
Craig Stewart.
All right, I got you.
Okay, thank you. And everybody want to come to the car. Y'all saw me sitting here for 15 minutes. But at any rate, I went to a Black-owned yoga studio yesterday. Powerful. I'm so glad to see you back. I don't know what happened, but some of my people had gotten blocked on my YouTube. I don't know if the moderators were doing it or what happened. My girl Nedra said she just got finished doing a study group. All right. I just got off the phone with, Carlton's mother. She just went and did a shampoo one for $100. Well, she picked it up, so she's taking it home. She's taking it home, and she's going to use the shampoo on Nan. But yeah, I think the moderators can block people. I didn't know that. So Nikki and I figured it out the other day because Powerful hadn't been able to see my lives for a while now. It's been several weeks. But what happened was, thank you, Sarah Pearl. But what happened was we realized that there were a bunch of people that were in my block list on YouTube. And you guys know I don't really block people. I just ignore y'all when you're saying ignorant shit to me. And I know it ain't my people, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you will get like the little parasites that come in. And they'll come in and they get to talking shit. And so I just ignore it. But I didn't know, I really didn't think about it that moderators could block people. But don't be blocking my good people now. My girl Powerful and stuff. But see, fortunately, Powerful is on Patreon. So she messaged me on Patreon. Even though you could always go over to craigthewriterstewart.com, send me an email, let me know that, you didn't got blocked or something. But yeah, my girl got blocked. And I was like, we can't have my girl blocked now. My nephew is back home in Baltimore. He said they down at Lexington Market. My God, today, my Aunt Gloria down at Lexington Market. They love Lexington Market, niece. Carlton called. Let me see what he calling about. I am starving. Only thing I had today was a smoothie. I don't like them green. I don't like those green goalies. Now I stand by the red ones, the passion fruit ones, and the blue ones. But them green ones, if you don't see me promoting it, niece. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, Paris, for the super chat. Let me see. Courtney Johnson, thank you very much for the super chat. For the cash app. Von Sheila, thank you very much. Brundy, Kimberly, David, Sunshine. I appreciate you guys. She's my girl Brundy said, congrats on your new crib. Thank you very much, niece. Let me give you a kiss. Let me send you a kiss. Mwah! That was one of them wet ones where you put a little put a little tongue in it. But yeah, so all I had was a smoothie today. So listen, this company came out today. They do solar energy and they put the solar panels on your house and stuff like that. So there's some federal program where they'll give you a tax incentive if you sign up for it. And they work with the power company. Here is Georgia Power. And to make a very long story short, somebody came and knocked on the door over the weekend. And so the appointment was for today. So another guy came out today to get me to sign up. And I was this close to signing up because they would give me a stable power bill. It would be the same bill every month, and it would be using solar energy to heat and cool your house. Hi there. Craig Stewart, but two people already came, so somebody should be getting it.
All right, no, I have it.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just asking for the name.
Oh, okay, to
Do you
confirm.
want it in the trunk?
Yeah, we can. Is it let's try it in the back seat because I don't know if it's. Yeah, that should fit in the back seat and on the floor. Thank you. Do y'all take tips or no?
Yeah.
I can give you a cash app.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because I don't have any cash. But anyway, so the solar power company came out, and I was almost sold on it, but and they take care of all of the cost and everything, because again, it's a federal incentive to get people to stop using electricity and switch over to solar. Yeah, I understand that it's really good, but the problem is they're telling me that, well, the guy that came over Saturday told me that I would get a check for $10,000 as a federal incentive for signing up. And then, of course, they take care of all of the installation and all of that stuff. I wouldn't pay anything. And then my utility bill would be the same every month. It'll be $113 a month. But then what happened was, once I was about to sign the paperwork, he tells me that it's actually not a $10,000 check that I would get. It's a tax credit. So what would happen is the taxes that I would use, because I'm self-employed, so I have to pay taxes. Okay, here, let me hold on, y'all. Let me give him a tip. Can you type in your I put the dollar symbol already, but can you just type in your Cash App name?
I don't know about it.
You gotta look it up. Okay. But it would just be a tax incentive. Let me see. Louise, yeah. All right. All right. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
You have a good day.
You too. But it would be a tax incentive. And so let me see what Petty saying. Tesla offers a $10,000 as well when you buy a Tesla for. Oh, really? So I mean, I just told him I didn't decide that I wasn't going to do it. I just said I need to think about it, because you know how, like, when you go to work, for those of you that are not self-employed, your taxes are taken out of your check every week or every 2 weeks, whenever you get paid, right? With a self-employed person, you have to pay taxes at the end of the year because there's nobody taking tax out throughout the year, right? So, for example, like when you guys send me Cash App, that's why I prefer Zelle. But when you guys send me Cash App, Square, who owns Cash App, sends me a 1099, and I got to pay taxes on that money, right? So what he told me was, it's not a $10,000 check. Let's just say the first $10,000 that I would have to pay for next year, or for this year, and my next year's taxes would be offset. But then that $10,000 I have to pay to them, the solar company, to pay down the cost of the equipment. They pay for the installation. They're not paying for the equipment. So the $113 that I pay each month goes towards paying off the equipment. It's just like with these damn cell phones. They're giving us these $1,000 cell phones, but when you're paying your monthly bill, you're paying for the service, but you're also paying the fee to lease the phone. And I was like, oh yeah, let me think about this. And so I need to call Georgia Power and see exactly how this shit work. And I need to talk to my tax person to make sure they know what the fuck they doing and know how to write this shit off. So anyway, so that was that. But it definitely sounds like something that I would want to do. They said they would have to cut down some of the trees on the side of the house, which I'd be okay with, as long as they ain't cutting down in the back, because the back is where I want to really entertain and have some shade and shit. And I want to do like a fire pit out there. I want to do a fire pit out there. And, you know, when it's cold and stuff, and we sit out there and, you know, roast vegan marshmallows and have hot apple cider and hot tea and shit. But at any rate, they will cut some of the trees on the side, but they handle that too. They pay for all of that. But anyway, yeah, it's like a tax write-off for home improvement, basically. So I may not have to pay that first $10,000 to the IRS, but I'm paying it to them so that my bill stays consistent. And so I was just like, yeah, well, I need to think about this. And he did say that if I signed up today, that they would give me $1,400 the day that they installed it. But they wouldn't install it for like 90 days. So that would be like January, February sometime, because it's like a 100-day or 120-day leeway for that. So anyway, we'll see. Yeah, they do have vegan marshmallows. I've never had them, but they do have vegan marshmallows. But at any rate, so that's that. So he stopped by today, Claudio and Gustavo. Exactly, Nuki. I definitely need to find that out. But because I'm saving all my receipts from this painting and Lowe's and Home Depot, because I want to write off all that shit. I got it all in a little Ziploc bag. But at any rate, I'm gonna think about it, because he told me that I have 3 days to cancel. So like if I had signed up today, right? And I'm like, it's always a damn catch. So I feel like if I signed up today, he told me I would have 3 days to cancel. So if I had signed up today, I would have had until Friday to cancel. And I just need to be able to call and check around and see. The company that came out, they're 8 years old. They didn't start in Georgia, but they're 8 years old. And so he said that they have a $500 referral. So I was thinking if I talked to Carlton about it, and if he decided to do it, I would get $500. They would come and give me $500 cash. But he did tell me I would get that $1,400 the day that they installed my shit if I signed up today. He said now, and this was I started to feel like it was getting a little slippery. But they were walking through, they were canvassing the neighborhood Saturday, I think is when they came by, and they were pitching me on it. But anyway, I was he was like, yeah, well, you got to sign up today though in order for you to get that $1,400. That's the thing. If you wait on it and think about it, we're not. I said that's fine. I just won't do it today. I said, but you're not about to corner me, niece. Okay, sir. Yes, home office deduction. Yes, indeed. But Claudio and Gustavo, they have finished painting the interior of the house finally. They still do have a little bit of trim work to do, but they're done today. They took the doors off, all of the doors inside of the house. You know, those white doors, like on your closet door, your bathroom door. They took off all of the doors. They took them down in my basement, and they painted them the same color as the trim. It's like a darker gray. I actually got a little bit of video of them doing it, so I'm going to post that on my social media. I'll post it on like my story, my YouTube story, Facebook story, Instagram story. I don't think it ain't enough to put on Patreon. It's just like a 30-second video, so I'm gonna just throw it on my story so you guys can see it, because it might be something you might want to think about doing. You know what I'm saying? It really changes your house. It gives it a warm feeling. Like, let's just say you paint your house like gray, and then you find like a darker gray, and you do all of your trim work, like your baseboards and your trim on the top of the ceiling and stuff, and then you do your door frames and you do the doors. Like, it just makes the house feel so warm. But anyway, that's that. And then I went to Home Depot yesterday, and I bought a 12x6 piece of lumber, because I took down, I did show this on my Patreon last night. I dropped a Patreon last night. And I'm gonna stain that and hang that up in my laundry room and put all of my laundry detergent and stuff on that instead of that generic ass. Oh, Stacy said go. Thank you very much, Nuki. She said go Google solar company scams. Yeah, I need to look that up. So I'm gonna use that instead of that white wire rack that they always put in people's houses or apartments. So I'm gonna have them take that down because I really want to have just a more chic look. Let me see. In fact, I gotta go to I reimbursed Gustavo because he had spent like $180 at Lowe's. Oh, because I had to get insulation. I'm gonna insulate the ceiling in the basement needs because there's no insulation down there. And you know the winter is coming, and I ain't trying to be upstairs in the house cold needs. So he had to go to Lowe's the other day to get the insulation, so he had to get some supplies. So I got to give him his $180 back for that. So that's where I'm going on my way to now, to the bank machine, to the teller. Why do people say the ATM machine? You know the M stands for machine. So when you say ATM machine, you're saying ATM machine. Like it's redundant. So it's just to the ATM. Yeah, I need to look for some solar referrals. Amen. Amen. Get me some solar referrals. And then, my alarm company, I found out about them through Carlton. And so Carlton referred me, and with the alarm company, they give you $200 when you refer somebody. So Carlton referred me, so I got $200 for that. He got $200 for it, and then I posted my referral code in my Patreon. So if you guys are looking for a home security company, you'll get $200 if you use my referral code, and I'll get $200. So basically, you won't even be paying for no alarm service monitoring each month. Amen. So I have been posting it. I tweeted it and I put it in my Patreon and stuff. Because ain't nobody trying to pay for none of that. Amen. If you can get it for free, get it for free. Kimberly said, because we don't know no better. ATM machine. That's just like back in Baltimore. They were like, especially my Aunt Gloria. She'd be like, put it in the zinc. The zinc? Oh, you mean the sink? She'd be like, put it in the zinc. Oh, they do? I need to check that out if they got solar, because that's who my alarm system is with. Oh, let me screenshot that. Somebody says Sun Pro. Yeah, I got it. Sun Pro. I'm gonna look up some of these places because I would like solar. Solar, that would be nice. But at any rate, but yeah, my Aunt Gloria be like, put it in the zinc. You be like, you mean sink? What you talking about? Oh, really? See, this is why you got to trust your instincts, Niche. You got to trust your instincts. Something in my gut, my spirit said, no, don't be rushed into this. You ain't got to do this. Because what I told somebody, I told one of my friends, because like I said, the people knocked on the door on Saturday. I saw a couple of them in vests walking through the street. And I told my friend Marvin in DC, I said I was going to call Georgia Power just to confirm their legitimacy. And I never did. And so the fact that I didn't, thank you, niece. She said, watch the road. Shit. She forgot her H, but I knew what she meant. But I never did. And so since I didn't do my homework, I shouldn't have signed up. So I'm glad I didn't. Oh, Sunrun. Here's another one. Let me screenshot that. Oh, what? See, look, I'm doing too much. Sunrun. Okay. Sunrun. Got it. Yeah, that's another thing that they say up there. They be like, oh, that's a big ass Doug trying to say dog. Oh, look at that frog trying to say frog. That's how we do in Baltimore or in the DMV. That's how we speak, niece. Oh, I am so hungry. I have not had anything to eat. I'm going to go ahead and grab me something to eat. Thank you, Sharonda and Yolanda, for the $2 Tuesday, niece. Oh, so what? Anyway, I was saying I went to this black-owned yoga studio last night, and it was really nice. And it's a very small. It's a hot yoga, and you know, baby, when I say it was hot, it was hot. I was sweating time I sat down on my mat. Oh, she was trying to say sir. She wasn't trying to say shit. Oh, okay. You know, leave it up to me to think she was trying to say something crass. But it was a really nice yoga studio. It was a black-owned studio. You know, prior to that, I was going to this other yoga studio, and it wasn't black-owned. It was very nice, and they had like multiple locations and stuff. So it was really convenient because I could go to different ones. But I found out about this black-owned yoga studio because, you know, I try to keep my dollars in the black community as often as possible. I try to keep my black dollars circulating within the black community. Kimberly said, make sure you read my note on my $2 Tuesday Cash App. Okay, I will. And so I always read the notes, though. I always read the notes. I read your emails. I read your notes. And so it was really nice. I went yesterday evening. And here's the thing. I can tell that it's a small black-owned place. It's a very nice facility, okay? The location is great. It's a very clean, nice facility. But here's how I know that it's black. But I'm going to work with them, amen? Because they don't really have yoga times during the day. Everything is in the evening. So my guess is whoever's teaching the classes or owns the classes, they have day jobs. And so they don't have as many instructors because they don't have anything during the day. Like I rolled out of the bed today thinking I was gonna be able to go over there for a afternoon yoga session, and they didn't have it. They didn't have anything. The first class today is for 7:15. No, 7:30. And I'm like, I can't go to no 7:30 class. I got shit to do. Now, where my moderators? Now, this bitch right here, y'all can block. I don't know who that is, but I had him blocked or her blocked before. But I just went in the other day and unblocked everybody. But moderators, get that bitch out of here. I don't know who that is. But at any rate, so the yoga studio is called Seven Yoga. It's SEVIIN. 7 Yoga. But it's spelled with 2 I's. SEVIIN. But anyway, it's a really nice yoga studio, and I'm going to work with them, you know what I'm saying, because I know that they're probably just growing and just starting to build, so I'm not going to get discouraged. And they have a special right now. They have a new student special. It's $1 a day for 21 days, so you can go for 21 days for $21. Thank you very much, Soulflower. But yeah, it's $1 a day for 21 days. It's 21 consecutive days. So niece, don't go over there signing up with them people today and then think you're going to start Saturday and think you got 21 days from Saturday. No, if you sign up today, your 21 days starts today. Will you get on through here? What are you doing? But yeah, it's a really cool little spot. I liked it. If they had a earlier class today, I definitely would go, but I can't do a 7:30 class because it'll let out at 8:30, and Derek J and I are doing a live tonight at 9 o'clock. Okay, Derek J and I are doing a live tonight at 9 o'clock because we're going to announce the conversation that we're going to do next week. Oh, come on, Cross. Let me see if I can find me a little spot. Oh, look at God. A parking spot right in the front of the door. You see, when Jesus is working out for you, no, God ain't had nothing to do with that. It just happened to be a free spot. Why did we do that? Look at God. No, God ain't had nothing to do with that. It was just an available parking space. We love to say, look at God. But, you know, it's about appreciating the little things. Hot yoga is no joke, but it's really good for you. It's really good to detoxify your body, to cleanse your skin, and to pull the impurities out of your system. And it's good for stretching. It's good for your muscles, all of that stuff. Yeah, we are going to eventually do another, we are going to do another paid for your say event. I'm not sure when that's going to be yet though. All right, listen, for those of you that have been wanting to sign up for paid for your say, right? The other day, Kimberly and I was on live and I did a quick little blitz. And I said, oh yeah, that's the other thing, Tanny Joy. I got an interview tonight at 8 o'clock on Instagram Live. So I definitely couldn't do that yoga thing tonight. I'm going to be doing a live conversation tonight on Instagram. So on my Instagram Live, which is Craig the Writer Stewart at 8 o'clock. And it's called, we're talking about love. What is it called? Let me look at the flyer. It's called Love Talk Tuesdays. And it's hosted by Byron Jamal. I've been posting the flyer. You may have seen it, but tonight on Instagram, if you have Instagram, at 8 o'clock Eastern time. But anyway, so the other day I was on live and I said, okay, listen, for the next hour, if you want to sign up for paid for your say, you can join for $100. 25 people ran over there and jumped on. Okay. But then Kimberly cut off the promo code. Well, niece, thank you, Nia Crutcher. Thank you very much. Well, here's the thing. We're going to do it again today at 5 p.m. So today at 5 o'clock p.m., that's Eastern time. So if you're in Central time, that's 4 o'clock. If you're in Mountain time, that's 3 o'clock. And if you're in California, that's 2 o'clock. Now, if you're outside of the country, I don't know what time that is. Okay. So Eastern Standard Time. Today at 5 o'clock, you can join Paid for Your Say for $125. It's only going to be for an hour. What's the code going to be? Hold on. Oh, okay. It's going to be for 1 hour starting at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. You're going to go to www.craig. See, I'm saying the wrong thing. See it right here? You're going to go to www.paidforyoursay.com. But the promo code is going to be Craig125. Okay? The promo code is going to be Craig125. That's today at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Nanise, don't be messaging us at 7 o'clock. Rita, you got $125. You start smoking them cigarettes. You start smoking them cigarettes, you can do a lot of things. But today at 5 o'clock, you want to run over to www.paidforyoursay.com and use promo code Craig125. And listen, if you have PayPal, you can still break that up into 4 payments. Okay, if you have PayPal. That's all I wanted to tell you. I will see you guys tonight at 9 p.m. when I jump on with Derek J. All right, bye.